Hello guys, now in this second video I'm going to show you how to upgrade an iOS on Nexus 3K. Here I'm using Nexus C3064PQ 10GX model. So I'll show you the booting steps, POAP, power on auto provisioning and laptop setup for an iOS installation. At laptop end I will assign 192.168.1.1 and the switch end I will configure Ethernet 1/5. I'll make the layer 3 connectivity and I'll assign 192.168.1.2 at switch end. In my previous video we had seen like box back Nexus 3K with DC power supply. Well, SCP application you must to deploy on your laptop, any freeware SCP or WinSCP. It would help you to upload and download the bigger size iOS files in a few minutes. I did try without SCP and it took more than 60 minutes to upload the files. So here I am going to use SCP app. While booting you see the POP script is running and you can abort it if pre-install iOS in the boot flash. Now just keep an eye and follow the instruction. POP script is running, so you have to abort POP with normal setup because in this switch pre-install iOS is there. You have to abort. For abort you have to put no, because it is checking for USB. So 3 times you have to put no, no. Power on auto provisioning. Install the kickstart image, install the system image and copy a configuration to the switch. POP runs if there is no startup config on your switch. Also can be forced with boot POP enable command. It executes a Python or TCL script. If no any iOS in your switch, then you can continue with the POP script. So it will check for USB and load the iOS from USB itself. Still POP script is running. It will come to your admin account password. Set up a password for your admin account here. It will go to the next step, basic config dialog step. Here put no to skip the basic steps so that manually you can configure your switch. Just read the instructions regarding default configuration for your knowledge base. Then finally you will find user mode prompt. Meanwhile, configuring putty to capture the logs. I will set up a destination folder to store the logs. Set up a SolarWind SCP or any other SCP software. Select a destination folder where you have stored the new iOS and make sure SCP service is up and running. Show boot command, it will show the result of current system and kickstart iOS version details with the location path. You can see on my switch pre-install iOS is N3000 UK9.6.0.2.u3.7.ping and I'm going to upgrading with U6.8. Previous is U3.7. For any iOS upgradation, I would prefer iOS features on the Cisco side. On switch interface, Ethernet 1/5 will make it layer 3 port and assign an IP to upload an iOS. I will allocate 192.168.1.2. Also important thing, laptop does support 1 gig where switch port speed is 10 gig. So make sure set up a speed on Ethernet 1/5 as 1 gig. Use no switch port command to make it layer 3 after assigning an IP address. Use no shut. By default, all the ports are administratively down. Good to see this result. Well, Nexus OS uses a kickstart image and a system image. These are the two images you have to download from the Cisco websites. Both images are identified in the same configuration file as the kickstart and system boot variables. The first image that boots is the kickstart image, which provides the Linux kernel, basic drivers and initial file system. The Nexus OS, that system image boots after the kickstart image. The system image provides your layer 2, layer 3 infrastructure and features support such as OTV, multicast, fix and so on. The platform designator is U. You see in our iOS file name U for the Cisco Nexus 3000. So you must have to download these two iOS system and kickstart image. Now pay attention on this command. Copy from SCP : // if you give the // you need to put the location of the iOS file. So copy from SCP : SCP hostname. SCP hostname, that is your, once you open the applications, in your case, in my case, like laptop hostname @ laptop IP, then space iOS name, that is kickstart. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. Really, I would like to thank SCP. It helps to upload huge size files. and with the same command line you have to upload system file, and this is bigger than the kickstart image. You can see use 6.8 new version. You can observe due to large speed it's very slow. We'll cross verify the iOS file size. As of it, only iOS have been uploaded. In showboot command, you will find the old iOS name and path also with the file size. Cross verifying the same sizes before upgrading or downgrading from an existing image. You should read through the information in the document to understand the guidelines like prerequisites and procedure for upgrading the software. Here already I checked the uploaded file sizes, both are the same. That's good. Now move to the next step. Install the new OS on the Nexus. On Nexus command, the procedure is a bit different than the other Cisco router and switches like enterprise models. You can use a single command to install both the iOS. Here like install all kickstart boot flash colon kickstart image space system image. Okay, then it will go through the 7 steps. It will take like couple of minutes. It automatically set the boot variables. You can look at the success percentage for kickstart. Then second step, setting up boot variable for system. Third one is verify the image type. Here take little bit time. Extract the new system image. Extract the new kickstart image. Next, sixth step, extract BIOS version from new system image. Here also takes time, 20 to 36. Then last one is performing module support checks. And then you will see the result in the tabular format, module image, running version and new version. This is my new switch. That's why I selected disruptive mode for upgradations. If the switch is in production, you can select the non-disruptive mode. So in my scenario, the switch will reboot after the installation. Well, boot variables will setting manually. No need to be set up a boot path. BIOS will be upgraded shortly. Just keep patience and make sure no any interruption on power. So installation process has been started. You can see the completed percentage. The switch will get reboot. As usual, it takes 60 to 70 seconds. First time it will take time to boot it from the new version, like grub loading. Look at the screen to see the instructions. Power on, self test, module test, default VDC, loading. You will see the login as an admin. Then put the password. You can see the result, the changes by show boot. You will find the kickstart variable, system image variable. Also in show version, you can see it is booting from the new iOS version. Thank you guys, thanks for your attention. I hope you had enjoyed and this is helpful for you. Thank you.